Hi, my name is Susan Bennett. I'm a secondary maths teacher and I work at Penwitham Girls High School in Lancashire. I'm a smart, exemplary educator and I'm also a specialist leader for mathematics. The aim of the session today is to introduce to Smart Learning Suite online and to show how it impacts on the teaching and learning of pupils in your class. To create a free online account, you would have to go through suite.smarttech.com. Okay, and then you would be prompted to either go through Microsoft Office or through your Google Mail account. Once you're loaded up, you will see my home screen will look like this because I've already signed in before. And it's got my name, my class ID, and it's got a mathematical theme as its banner. You can edit this, you can rename your class, you can reset your class ID, or you can edit your class banner. As you can see, my library of lessons, and I can sort them through date order or through name order. They can be listed as tiles or they can be listed as a list. You can also search for a lesson within the library. You can upload your lessons and they can be in any format as long as it's a PDF file, a PowerPoint file or a smart notebook file. You can also start a lesson with an activity or start it with an assessment. I'm going to load one of my lessons. As you load the lesson, the students will have to log into their student devices. They will log in through hellosmart.com through the address bar. They will put the class ID in and their pupil name. When they've gone through, on the class panel here, you will see the pupils' names. In this point, you can make the lesson student-paced or teacher-paced, so students can work individually, independently through the lesson, or the teacher can guide the students through the lesson. Okay, so this is an activity. At the moment it's just static and I want this to make a collaborative workspace activity. So what I would do is I'll go through the class panel and set it to teacher and collaborative workspace activity. Then it prompts you how many teams you would like, so I'm just going to select 2 teams for the purpose of this demonstration. And then at this point you can move the students to the teams that you think they'd be better working in. And then start off the workspace. The pupils will have that activity on their student devices, which they can interact with. And then as a teacher, you can go into their workspaces at any time to see how they're performing. And you can also provide instant feedback to show how they're doing. You can go into any workspace at any time during this collaborative workspace activity. Static pages can be just one element. Another element is where you can have movable objects, but if you wanted to enable students to do this on their student devices, you would have to ensure that you convert it to an individual handout activity. At this point on the student devices, the students will see these icons, which means they can write on it, they can rub things out, and they can move objects. You can link to different pages on the web, and you'd have to do that when you're planning your lesson before you upload it. You can also add videos, again that would be done prior to uploading, and you can add pages on the fly. We could add a blank page, or we could add a shout it out activity where pupils react to a question you can set in the class. And we can add game elements such as buzzers, randomisers or timers. So if we go back to the home page, you will notice that on your lesson you have 3 dots. That means you can edit it, you can share a link, which is really powerful. Pupils can have your link and then access this at home. Again, they'd have to go through the school's email and password. And then you can delete your lesson if you want. But to edit it, the editing feature means you add a page which can either be an activity, which are one of the class lab activities, so there's loads to choose from, and Memory and Match is specific to Smart Learning Suite Online. You can also add an assessment, which is Smart Response 2, and you get loads of different options, multiple choice, true or false, multiple answer, and here you can add images as well. that was a very quick overview of what Smart Learning Suite Online does. But I definitely use it because I feel that it really does engage pupils and it improves outcomes for all. Thank you for listening to my presentation.